Welcome to The Chatter, your end of the week ear candy for what to eat, drink, see, and do in Richmond, Virginia, right damn now.
The Richmond Experience is independently owned and created by locals, us, for locals, you. From recent openings and the latest trends to time tested traditions and hidden gems, we're here to help you experience the very best that RVA has to offer.
Hi, I'm Paige, RVX owner and chief marketing officer. I'm the face you see in front of the scenes on Instagram and TikTok, taking you to all the latest and greatest hotspots around town.
And I'm Kelsey, RVAX owner and editor in chief, working behind the scenes on your Wednesday and Thursday newsletters, the Weekly Insider and the Weekender, and City Guides.
Hi, Kels.
Hi, Paige. It's so wonderful to have you back.
Yeah, it was nice to be away, but also it's just good to be home.
Get back in your routine. I was saying to Matt, Paige and I talk so frequently throughout the week that when one of us is on vacation, I'm like, I miss Paige. We got to get back to it.
I know, it's so true. We had a lovely, lovely time. It was really good. The weather was beautiful. Where we stayed was freaking magical. I totally go back. We stayed in Sitges. It's like a coastal town, like an hour from Barcelona, like city center, but only 25 minutes away from the airport. So it totally made sense to us because we were looking for something beachy, but also like wanted to visit Barcelona. So we kind of got to do it all. And we were in like Cava land. So as a wino, I got to do like 4 different wineries. So it was magical. It was great. I did some fun shopping. We did some sightseeing. We just beached it. Like it was great.
From everything that you were posting, I was living vicariously. It looks like such a perfect little taste of summer right in the midst of fall. It was great.
Yeah, I know I was complaining how I never got that beach vacay, so this worked.
Yeah, this evened everything out. It looks so perfect. And I was commenting before you recorded for those few of you that might tune in on the YouTube recording of this. Your sweater is so cute and sounds like you
Thank
had
you.
some good shopping in.
Yeah, I got it at a boutique in Barcelona, and it's just like everything there just costs so much like more it's more affordable. Everything. Like dining out for 4 of us. With wine, like multiple bottles of wine, multiple appetizers, meal. I think our biggest bill was €200. Like, are you kidding me? And it's fantastic.
Right.
This sweater was €40. My like I'll eventually live in Europe. I will.
I
Like
was
it,
going to say,
it will happen. Like I will live in Europe.
this needs to be your new routine until then, where it's like just go out annually, get your fix, and then come back and then go out again the next year.
France in February.
I mean, there you go. So you're already like on track for it. But yeah, €200. It's like what that's like it's similar. Like it would be around $200 still around here, right?
It's a little bit more. So like a euros, one euro is $1.17 American. So it is when you take it through the currency exchange, it is a little bit more expensive, but we're talking like not that much, and the credit card all does it for you. So it's girl math and it's like, it doesn't matter. You're on
No,
vacation.
just still the cost effective way.
Still feels just way more doable. Like
Yeah.
Holly and I can go out here in Richmond on a date night and easily spend
Yeah,
$300.
I was gonna say, like easily.
Yeah. So especially if like we're getting wine and it's good wine and like,
Right. And you're making
we're
like a real date of it.
getting appetizers and a meal and dessert. Like it's
Yeah.
a thing. And like that included like your after dinner, like or usually espresso. So I don't know. It's just, I'll get there.
Don't leave us too soon, Paige.
No, this is like our, like, I don't know, retirement, if you
Right. We'll get a
still
few
got
more
a
years
while.
under the belt. Exactly. It'll be great on the horizon for you.
I do have to say though, as I'm getting older, because I'm not getting younger, the jet lag kicks my ass. Like,
Oh,
even so we got home on Friday and I wanted to be productive this weekend. I even told you, I was like, I'll be back. I'm gonna do stuff. I slept, like I woke up at 3:30 a.m. on Sunday or Saturday. I was in bed by 6:30 Saturday night. And then on Sunday, I woke up at 4:30. I think last night we went to bed at 8. And then this morning, I was up bright and early at 4:30
Yeah.
tackling my inbox.
Oh my God, like the adjustment period. I'm sure you're gonna have like an exhausting week. I can imagine just trying to like recenter
Right,
yourself.
well, I really we both like all of like the friends that we went with and like me and Holly, we were like we are so grateful we decided to come back on a Friday, and then we had 2 days and we were like this is perfect. And I still like feel like I need a day, but
Yeah.
I feel a lot better because I came home with kind of like a cold too cuz I swear flying and the germs and
Oh
the
my gosh.
all of that it gets to me. Um but I feel a lot better today, but I still like I'm probably gonna go to bed at like 7 tonight.
As you should. I was texting you earlier today and saying, like, I hope you can like ease in this week. And you're like coming into the time of year too, where it's like literally everyone in my house is sick but me. Like it's coming for me next. So
Yeah.
it's just, I'm imagining your week ahead will be like, just take your time, Paige.
Well, it's also like getting into busy season.
That
I
too.
I mean, it's we keep saying it, it's like inching closer and closer, but it was funny because before we left, the trees weren't turning. Like it was warm, and now I get back and it's 44 degrees in the
Yeah.
morning and the trees are finally orange. I'm like, okay, it happened.
You did just make it back in time where I know before you left, you were wondering if you were going to miss it all, but it seems like you're at like a peak time now for pretty colors.
Yes, we are, and I feel like, it's like I feel like it's like the end of October anyway that like everybody gets into it. So, I don't know. I feel like it was a good time. I am excited to kind of just be home now and jump into things. Although I am going away this week.
So sort of like ish.
Yeah, I told my mom I was like, I think this is it for a minute, and she's like, no, it won't be. She's like, you'll find something.
It's like your travel year. Like you said, you got to keep, jet
Yeah.
setting.
As Taylor would say, I'm in my travel era and I like it. That's like what I wanted. All right, but are we ready to dive in to what to eat, drink, see, and do in RVA this week? All right, I think you're up first with eat, which I'm hype about.
Yes, we updated our date night special guide recently. And in case you missed a couple new ones going around, I figured we could update you on at least one and then maybe entice you to go read some stuff on our website.
Yes.
The mayor is doing 2 smash burgers and a bottle of, you'll have to help me with this, Paige,
Cuvée.
Cuvée Sarah Beth from Ruth Lewandowski Wines, Wednesdays and Thursdays from 4 p.m. to close for $48.
That's a steal, really. I'm like, I love a date night deal. So anytime that a new or like a business comes out with one, I get really excited and I always share with you because it's like a great way to like split up the week and not have to just wait for date night on the weekend. And of course, you're getting a deal. And the mayor's fantastic.
Yes. Everything that you've posted from them so far seems to, I haven't officially I've tried them like on a pop-up situation, but I haven't
Oh,
actually
sure.
been over to their new place. Smash burger though, I'll eat that any time of year.
Yeah, it's so good. Like all of their everything there is so just fresh and delicious. So for 48 bucks, a bottle of wine, 2 burgers. I mean, I need to go.
I know, truly delish. And then it is like you said too, where there's something like almost every night of the week that we've gotten our guide. So you can find, no matter what day you're on, you can find something.
Yeah, my neighbors were like, "Hey, you need to put one of those guides together." And I'm like, we have one." And so I was like sharing, I'm like, pretty much every day of the week you can get a date night deal. It's great. I feel like pre-COVID they were a big thing, and then once COVID happened, everybody kind of like had to stop because of, financial reasons, and now I feel like they're getting back into the swing of things, which is great.
Yeah, it does seem like they're revving up again. So take a look at that guide and see if there's one that you want to try this week or next.
And I think I'm up next. Yep, with drink. And so I did this last year, and I know I just said I was going to go to bed at 7 p.m., but I might not. I might hit the night on the town, and I might go to the Jasper and the Emerald Lounge tonight because they are doing their Dia de los Muertos this year, and there are 2 amazing pop-ups. So you have La Cueva at Emerald Lounge in Church Hill. This is festive vibes, colorful decor, delicious cocktails and bites, and that one runs through this Sunday, November 2nd. And then there's Bar Muertos at the Jasper in Carytown. This one is celebrating 6 years, honoring Mexican spirits and culture, and they are open through Saturday, November 1st. Both pop-ups are giving back this year. 10% of sales will be donated to the Richmond Community Legal Fund, a local nonprofit connecting community members with legal resources and representation. So you can enjoy food and drinks and festive energy and help support a great cause while you're at it. Last year, Holly and I did both in one night. We went out to Churchill, or no, we went to, Churchill first, and we grabbed a drink and a little bite there at the Emerald Lounge, and then we ended in Carytown at the Jasper with a drink and a bite, and it was just like a fun little date night that, and we did go during the week last year, so we didn't have to wait in any lines, and I'm thinking a Monday night might be the move, because again, these things might form a line. I know I've seen it in the past, so just plan ahead.
Yeah, when I saw this pop up while you were out of town, I made sure to like reshare it so people knew, but I was thinking of you and I was like, oh, good. Paige will be you really did come back at the perfect time.
Yeah, and I do love, like, I mean, we're getting into pop-up season, so by January, I'm going to be like, oh, I don't need another pop-up in my life. But
yeah, it's coming in hot for real. But this is a good way to sort of like kick off that season of things and kind of like ease out of spooky season, ease into holiday season. It's like a nice little bridge, I feel like.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then speaking of easing out of spooky season, it's Halloween, like, as we're releasing this episode on Friday, but people might still be like into that vibe for the weekend. So I figured I could let people know what other Halloween things are happening Saturday and Sunday. Howl-o-ween dog costume contest at Brambly is taking place on Saturday. So if you and Fido are still in the Halloween spirit, or even if you're just a big dog fan, on November 1st, their annual dog costume contest is one of their favorites of the year, they say. You can show off your costume pup from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the park stage and maybe win the grand prize of $300 for Best in Show. Judges are voting to decide on the top 3 contestants in 2 categories: individual dogs and then groups like owners, families, multiple dogs, etc. So everybody has a chance to get in on the fun. And it just seems like a fun thing for you to go out and like see or participate in if you feel so called to bring your dog along.
Yeah, that's cute.
It is. I mean, I love a dog costume. I mean, how fun. I think it was just last weekend I had included in our weekender, Mainline Brewery was doing their Howl-o-ween. So people are very into this style of celebrating.
Yeah, I believe like Howl-o-ween was like on its like 15th anniversary.
I know. When I was like catching up on details, I was like, oh, wow, they do this like constantly. So fantastic.
So speaking of like Scott's Edition, on Saturday, there's also the Scott's Edition Booze Crawl. So this is what you need to be doing this week. It's on Saturday. It runs all day from 12 to 8 p.m. So while you're bouncing around Scott's Edition, you can go visit the dog costume contest. But it has a day of spooky spirits. You can come in your costumes and make your way through the breweries, cideries, distilleries, and beyond Scott's Edition. Participating spots, I'll name a few. You got Three Notched, you got Arden, you got Star Hill, Boston, you got Bingo, Brambly, Reservoir, The Vale, Strange Ways, Busky, and more. So you can collect 5 stamps and earn an entry into a gift card drawing from any participating Scott's Edition beverage maker. So remember to just grab your card and get like a little stamp. I know so many people who have won this, so don't forget to do it. If you're like committed to the crawl, commit to the crawl.
Speaking of Star Hill too, that was another thing while you were out, I was just sharing with folks that their Festy beer, I think I've had it before, but I had a 6-pack in my fridge over the last week, and it's a delicious, crisp taster. So while you're out there, put that on your tab.
Grab a Festy. I don't think I've had their Festy.
It's pretty crisp. I like it.
Yeah, you like the crispy guys.
I know. Something like that can really like, have a nice, whatever that sharp feeling is when you take a nice crisp drink.
I feel like this weekend is not a good weekend to not be in town, but I'm going to Charlottesville for a day. I'm going to share everything on Instagram anyway, because it's a good time to visit wineries with the leaves and everything. So
gorge.
I'll be sharing my adventures, but I'm going up Saturday to Sunday. So I don't know what I'm going to do for Halloween. I might walk Hanover. I've never seen the parade. I don't know. I'm pulled in different directions.
Well, it's funny too, because I was seeing like everybody was posting like their Halloween costumes and happenings and stuff this last weekend, which like caught me off guard, because I was thinking, since it's happening on a Friday, I figured it would be all into the weekend, but people get so wrapped up in the October versus November of it all. I feel like some people are like already done with it by the end of the 31st.
I feel like there's a lot going on this weekend.
Okay, so good.
Yeah, I mean, I did make that reel on Saturday of just, I think I picked like 10 events. There's so many more. I just like picked a few to highlight that you should have on your calendar.
Okay.
Yeah, lots happening. I mean, I think it revs up, you
Yeah,
know,
maybe people really like just like bookend it. If you got 2 weekends around the holiday, why not use them both?
why not? Why not?
Spooky
Get in
season.
the spirit.
All right.
All right, so that wraps us up. So thanks for listening, Richmond. And by the way, there's more where that came from. Joining the Richmond Experience as a member is the best way to stay in the know about what's going on in RVA.
Not to worry, we refuse to sell your info or bombard you with ads, but we do charge a small annual membership fee of $39 a year to fund our team so we can keep doing this awesome work. Plus, a portion of each annual membership purchase for the Richmond Experience goes to rotating nonprofits each month. That's like $1 per week to get an all-access pass to the best of RVA and lift up local orgs. It's a really, really good deal, friends. And listen, what are friends for anyway? Use code CHATTER to get $10 off your first year subscription.
Give us a follow on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at The Richmond Experience, and on Instagram at The Chatter and RVA2. And if you enjoyed this episode, send it to your buds and rate, review, and subscribe.
And if you want to keep up with each of us, you can find me at Kelsey Heinz's Typing on Instagram.
And me, Sips and Trips with Paige on Instagram.
Chat with you next week, RVA.